Hello, fellow instructional designers. I just wanted to share a quick little hack with y'all that I figured out from my time at a web hosting company. So as you see now, I am on Ellie Mae's public site, and I am supposed to be transposing the training materials that Ellie Mae has for us into something that's a little more interactive, a little more learner-friendly.
Welcome to part 2 of the Encompass Evil.
Sorry, I'm just gonna mute that for a sec. If I hit play, you can kind of see this is just a pile of narrated slides. It's not bad, like they have screenshots and stuff, but it's basically just static images that transition together with a little bit of narration. So it's not really that interesting, that interactive for learners, doesn't really stick very well in one's memory. So it's my job to take all of this and make it way more interesting. It's also, golly, maybe a couple hundred slides deep if you look at how long this thing is. And I don't feel like spending my time doing this because it's a lot of work. So I'm going to get into this e-learning file. I know I can do that because taking a look up here at Ellie Mae's address, I see that it is a .html file, which means at some point somebody took this video, PowerPoint, articulate document, whatever it was, and had to transpose it to the internet. And HTML is a super basic form. HTML is what drives a lot of the internet. That's not totally accurate these days. It used to be accurate 100% of the time. Now there's, specific applications that don't always work with HTML, but often, that's what makes up a website. And so then in Articulate, there's a little tab that says web-based, goes right to HTML, that's how you ship it out. So what I know from this section is that some part of this document file was created using HTML. Which means that this text exists somewhere. Because right now I can't highlight it, I can't copy paste. But what I can do is get into its code. So I just right-clicked it and hit inspect. And coming all the way over into Google's inspection tab here, I'm in Google Chrome. If you notice as my mouse kind of goes over different parts of the code, it'll actually sit there and highlight what thing I'm hovering over. So this doesn't tell us much. This is, I think, CSS. And all this says is that its division ID is text caption 9, so we know that this is a block of text somewhere. Doesn't really help us, can't really copy paste it, but I can right click this, hit edit as HTML, and it opens up that HTML code. And you really don't need to worry about most of this. Again, this is all kind of coding. But down here, where you get into the part that's just straight black and white, look at that. That is the text we're looking for. So I can just do copy. Can just open up a Word or blank note document or something like that. And do a little paste. Boom. And just like that, I have saved myself a lot of time by just sort of going through and opening up all of the different, text blocks that are in this e-learning, and then I can just copy paste from there. There we are. There's the same text that was just in this presentation. Doesn't always work every single time. There's always going to be some kind of fun exceptions. Not everyone saves their stuff in HTML, sometimes it uses other formats, there's a whole lot of reasons why this doesn't work every time for everybody on every e-learning. But it's always worth it, in my opinion, to just do right-click, inspect, and see what you can get into. Save yourself a little bit of time. Alright, thanks.